Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot, and I bring you the Lost Vikings. So, the Lost Vikings are a new hero that just came out on Tuesday, so very, very new here. And they are, in fact, three heroes in one. You can select them individually, using one for Olaf, two for Balrog, and three for Eric. Or you can select them all at once with the 4 key. That'll select all of them, or you can also draw a box around them. So, as you see right there. Alright, so a lot of the footage for this is going to be on Blackheart's Bay. I've recorded a few games here. Most of them are against the AI, just because I'm dicking around with them, and I don't really think it's fair to any sort of teams that I'm playing with to dick around too much with the Lost Viking heroes here. So, as you can see here, Eric just ran right there. He is the fastest of those three guys. He's also the squishiest. He has a ranged attack. Balrog, he doesn't look like he'd have a ranged attack, but he does. He has a he throws swords, and then upon impact, the swords split off and hit multiple targets. And then Olaf is the tanky one, and not so tanky at the moment. When one of the heroes does die, then you get the rally point that usually just goes towards the remaining heroes if you select 4, and they'll meet up with them as soon as possible. Next, I'll show you the mount that they have. They do not actually have a mount. They have their Z ability is called Go Go Go, which is essentially a sprint, and it's good for chasing down heroes, as you see right here. And it causes all three of them, regardless of where they are on the map, to do this all at once. This is true for all of the abilities that you see that are currently locked there. I'll have some footage from another game where they're actually unlocked and ready to go. And something else to keep in mind, those coins that you see right there, they will all pick up coins, so you might want to be a little strategic with them and choose which one is actually going to work the objectives. Now, here's an example of splitting them up. I've got Olaf working on one of the skeleton camps right here, trying to get some coins, and then I've moved Eric and Balrog over to the other side there. And yeah, Eric's getting a little low on health, so a lot of this is about micro, at least when you're fighting against the AI. A little more difficult when you're playing against experienced players. But yeah, anyway, Balog's got a couple of coins now, and Olaf is a little low on health. I'd be quite concerned if this was a game that was not against bots. But there we go. Olaf's got 2 coins, and so does Balog. Eric doesn't have any. And we're just going to charge them on off to... Actually, no, we're not, because we got a talent. So we're charging them on off now to turn in the coins. And 2 of those guys can turn in the coins. Eric, if we like, we can send him off to kind of be a bit of a point guard. Usually what I've found I like to do on this map is try to, say, get Balog to pick up the coins, and then use Olaf and Eric kind of as... interference to kind of slow them down so that he can actually complete the turn. Alright, so here, as you can see, we've got the Q and W abilities on here, and Q is called Spin to Win. It causes all 3 Lost Vikings to spin and do damage, and W is Jump, as you just saw right there, and then I used a Spin to Win in combination with it, and I almost managed to kill the Lily bot there. So that's a good tactic that you guys will probably be using. I'm going to show you the Play Again heroic here in just a second. First, however, we're going to take down this gate right here, and going to try to beat on the core a little bit, maybe even get those heroes, and see if we can finish off Lily and Muradin. So, Play Again, what it does is it counters some of the Lost Vikings' weaknesses quite well. So, I've lost one right there. They do take less time, 25% less time, thanks to the trait, to... come back to life. However, you still have to have them run back, and they can only sprint. They don't have a mount. So we've now lost 2 of them. I did that one on purpose to show you guys how this works. And when you drop Play Again, it'll bring back all of them, whether they're alive or dead, and summon them to the spot that you dropped the ruin on there. So that is Play Again. Next, we're jumping back onto my Blackheart's Bay practice run here, and I'm going to show you guys the longboat assault. So all 3 Vikings need to be relatively close to one another in order to activate this particular ultimate. And there we go. It's active. It's a flying longboat. It has Q as a mortar shot that paints an area and drops a cannonball for additional damage. And apart from that, the boat just shoots fire for a short period of time. This is a decent amount of damage, and it's going to help us get this fort down and take out, well, we already took out Kerrigan and take out Uther. So the longboat ability is fairly handy in a fight. Next, I'm going to really quickly show you one of the advantages to having this 3-hero system that the Vikings have. I'm going to have Eric capture the top dragon shrine, and we're going to run down Olaf and Baloc to the center, and since Olaf does the least amount of damage, we're going to see if we can get him to capture the Dragon Knight. And I'll show you guys what happens when he does that. So, Olaf is now the Dragon Knight. Eric and Baloc are just still there in their regular forms. So, you get the Dragon Knight's abilities on your bar. However, if you select Baloc or Eric specifically, you'll, I believe you'll get the Lost Vikings ability still. So, anyway, this is kind of a neat little wrinkle that it brings to certain maps, like the Garden of Terror and Dragon Shrine, where you'll still have these guys running around. Now we're just skipping ahead to when the Dragon Knight is pretty much dead. Alright, there we go. He's dead, and so is Eric. So we're going to go ahead and drop play again, and we'll summon back Eric. Very good. And we're going to charge in here and use all 3 abilities. So we've just popped Norse Force, which is a shield for all 3 of the Vikings. And then we jumped, and then we spin to win, killed Vala. And now we're just going to beat on the core for a bit until we get a little too low on health. And we're going to go, and get the hell out. And we're safe. It's a game against the bots once again, so we don't have to worry about hero ganking us. And we're just going to jump back to the altar. Alright. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. So, I hope this quick look at the Lost Vikings gave you a better idea of what they can do. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff like this. You can also follow me on Twitter at @ybotpower to be notified when some of my new videos come out. Thank you very much once again for watching, and I'll see you next time.